My gosh, this is nasty. I'm sorry this happened to you, Emily. I know it's not your fault. I promise I'll find out what caused this. Well, Gordon, all the major work is done. We just need to fix up your brakes, or you will have a hard time braking at high speeds. Surely I can come back another time. I have trains to pull. You should listen to him, Gordon. Oh, brother, stop acting like you predate me. To be fair, there's only a year's difference between us. My golly gosh! This railway never gets a break, does it? No. No, it doesn't. Hello, Duck. Running errands for Sir Topham Hatt, aren't you? I wonder why that is. Oh, I know. Because you tried to kill our friend Diesel, didn't you? Look, Diesels, I don't want any trouble. I have a job to do. Oh, come on, Duck. What are you, afraid? Quack, 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 quack. Boys, give him some space. I'm sure he wants to be alone after his attempt on Diesel's life. You know, it fills an engine with remorse. They don't know what to think of themselves. They just cannot deal with the fact that they almost became a murderer. Isn't that right, Pinchy? Run along now, Duck. Ah, Duck, I see you're back. Any reason why you're here in particular? Sir, is it legal for a diesel engine to have a large hydraulic claw on its roof? Because I've just been threatened by one. Oh, I know what you mean. Don't be alarmed. His owner has been given special permission by both myself and law enforcement. So, threatened, you say? Well, not threatened per se. It's just, he's very intimidating, you know? And I'm not sure, it's just, I think those diesels are up to something. Duck, I know your early experience with diesels wasn't pleasant, but that is no excuse to be suspicious of those diesels. Or any diesel, for that matter. Sir, I have reason to believe... Go back to your shed, Duck. You've caused enough trouble with your suspicions. Yes, sir. Oh, dear, Duck. Well, we're obviously not getting help from the Fat Controller, are we? No. What are we going to do, Toby? I mean, getting rid of all the steam engines is a bit of a stretch, but those diesels are serious. I mean, Emily's accident earlier today was obviously caused by the trucks, but Emily's brakes, as well as her brake van, would surely be enough to stop it from happening. You think that was the diesels too? Not saying it definitely was, but... Oh, I don't know. Look, I'll have a chat with Diesel about it. Diesel? What'll Diesel do to help? Well, he's good friends with those diesels, but if he truly is reformed... Well, I was thinking he could get information for us. Pah! He won't listen to any of us. It's a better chance with me than you. I guess you're right. Toby, what if, and in no way am I implying this is true, if Diesel isn't reformed? Yeah, even if that was true, he still has some sort of moral conscience. He wouldn't try to, you know, kill another engine. And if we're right about the other diesels, Diesel would never go that far. I guess so. Good luck, Toby. Thank you. What are you doing here? I need to talk to you. Did Duck send you? Would it matter if he did? If this is coming from Duck, this is coming from me. I believe the Diesels at the smelter's yard are planning something sinister. They've caused 2 major accidents so far, plus they tried to scrap one of the narrow-gauge engines. And they keep saying that steam engines prove it. What? Prove it? These are my friends you're talking about. Prove that they were involved in those accidents. Okay, well, that's why I've come to you. I was wondering if you would be willing to have a chat with them. See what they're up to. Spy on them. Yes. See, you want me to... Gosh, why, Toby? They would never... No, I'm not doing that. That's not on. Well, you did ask me to prove it. The only way I can do that is through you. My answer is no. Is that all? Then leave me alone. You know, I think the reason you don't want to do it is because you're scared of the truth. Oh well. Have a good night, Diesel. Diesel. What a pleasant surprise. What brings you here, friend? Oh, I just felt a bit lonely. Thought I'd hang out with you engines for once. How are you guys? Oh, we're doing quite well, thank you. It's good to have another member of our kind here for once. How are you? Tired, but otherwise all right. Busy day, I take it. Yeah, busier than usual. I did quite a lot of shunting this morning, but then Emily had a rather nasty accident, and they called me in to help move some of the trucks. Sorry to have caused you such an inconvenience. I'm sorry, what? Arry, Bert, we talked about this. Look, Diesel, we're friends. You can keep a secret, can't you? My lips are sealed. That accident was our fault. We caused it. Oh, really? Do you want to know how? Yes, very much so. You see, there was a truck full of kegs of wine in the yard. All I needed to do was give it a good old biff so the kegs would start leaking. Then I took 'em down Gordon's Hill so it would leak all onto the tracks and make it harder for an engine to brake. Meanwhile, I had a bit of a chat with Emily's trucks and told 'em to start pushing near the bottom of the hill so she would slip on the wet rails and not have time to brake. Worked perfectly. She hurtled off the tracks. Whoa. That sounds perfectly orchestrated. There is a reason behind us causing havoc. You see, Diesel, times are changing. Our worthy Sir Topham Hatt, he's infatuated with the power of steam. Steam is obsolete, and we need to show him that. Show him that steam engines are simply incapable of performing tasks, that their work is overwhelming. Now, our previous target was supposed to be some orange tank engine, but we ended up getting the Flying Scotsman. Now, he isn't one of Hatt's engines, but him having to pay for the Scotsman's repair is a step in the right direction. However, we need to emphasize the incompetence of steam engines. We have a plan that we'll execute tomorrow morning. Would you like to hear it? Yes, most definitely. It will involve Gordon, the big engine. You see, Arry was at the steamworks this afternoon, where he found out that Gordon's brakes are faulty. This will factor into our plan. The first step will be to hide Thomas's coaches. Thomas will then spend a considerable amount of time looking for them. Gordon's train is supposed to leave after Thomas, but his absence will lead to Gordon departing first. The signalman, unaware of this change, will unintentionally divert Gordon onto Thomas's branch line. Gordon will have picked up much speed by then, but due to his faulty brakes, he will be unable to slow down. The guard will apply his brakes. There is a chance that they will fail due to the high speed, but even if it does slow him down, Gordon will already be approaching a signal, where Percy will be returning with the mail. A simple push would send him right into Gordon's path, and, well, you know the rest. My gosh. You see, there are many factors of this plan, as well as all of our plans for that matter, that rely purely on chance. But the
the way I see it, everything relies on chance. I have a rather holistic view of the world. Everything is connected. Everything that happens is meant to be. We'd never have gotten as far as we have if it wasn't meant to happen, and that is why I know this plan will succeed. Would you like to take part, Diesel?
Sorry. I've got to take a trip to the mainland tomorrow.
I understand. It should be the steam engines causing confusion and delay, not us diesels. You know, why don't you stay the night?
I'd love to, but I have to get back to... Come on, Diesel! Don't be such a spoil sport.
Don't pressure him into it. No, it's okay. I'll stay.
I'd be rude not to.
Ha ha, that's more like it. We'll have a nice time, won't we?
Yeah. For sure. Toby! Duck! Wake up, quick! My gosh, Diesel, what is it? I'm sorry, I came as fast as I could. The other Diesels made me stay the night. Wait, you went to talk to them? They're going to cause another accident. If we don't stop it, people will die. Oh no. I'll explain on the way. Come on. Where are my coaches? Thomas, they've hidden your coaches. We need to find them before Gordon leaves. I found them. Express coming through. Oh no, we're too late. This isn't right. I'm on a branch line. Gordon, your brakes aren't working. The guard can't seem to brake either. We're going too fast. This can't be happening. I'm a runaway express. Percy, it's me, Duck. We need to go back. It's too dangerous on the branch line. What do you mean? What are you talking about? There's no time. We need to go. All right. Slow down, you hoon! Golly gosh, locomotives these days. Was that Gordon? Oh, long story. Long story indeed. Say, Duck, how could you possibly have known to come here and rescue little Percy? Doesn't matter. You've lost. Not yet, my friend. You may have saved Percy, but there's no way of stopping old Gordon now, is there? Beg pardon, but that's where you're wrong, mister. Diesel, get out of the way! We did it! You did it, Diesel! Thank you! Hooray for Diesel! 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 Diesel, you and I, are we cool? We're cool. Oh, great. Is it too late for us to be friends? Don't get too excited. All right, fair enough. First of all, I'd like to commend our 3 brave engines, Toby, Jock, and Diesel. All 3 have shown dedication to the safety of our railway and its people, and should be recognized as true heroes of the railway. Now, over to you, Diesel 10. You nearly killed an entire train of passengers. I can't have that on my railway. You are a complete and utter disgrace, and I will send you away immediately. You would never. You need as many engines as you can get. No, I don't. You have 1 hour. I want you gone by then. Understand? Yes, sir.
You just got told.
As for you two, since you were nothing but minions during the whole affair, I am letting you stay. However, after this, I will never be able to trust you working at the smelter's yard, so I will be assigning you with a new job. Would you look at that? He sent us to the ruddy waste dump. Come on, Arry, it can't be that bad. Okay, I just got a waft of that. It's that bad. Oh, look, something wicked this way comes.
Well, it looks like I'm off. You'd better do this place justice. This is my pride and joy. All right, this is goodbye. Oh no, I don't want to go.
It's come to this, hasn't it, Arry? Indeed it has, Bert. Do you think the boss will be back someday, Arry? Oh, definitely. He's just biding his time. Then he'll strike back like he always does. Come on, Bert. Let's get to work. Afternoon, Ben. I have some news for you. Oh, I heard. The branch line incident. It's terrible. Was anyone hurt? Oh gosh, no. Everyone survived. Diesel saved the day. Oh, I'm glad. What a relief. Do you know what caused it? I'm afraid it was the diesels at the smelter's yard. Gosh. And I went there just the other day. Don't worry about them, Ben. Diesel 10's been sent away for good, and his lackeys now work at the waste dump, where they can do no wrong. Without their leader, they're nothing. They won't be bothering you anymore. You promise? Promise. Now, surprisingly enough, that wasn't what I was here for. Oh? What is it? It's about Bill. He's woken up. Really? That's great! I've just come back from the mainland. He was a bit delirious when I was there and he didn't say much, but he did ask me to tell you one thing. Really? What did he say? He said, "Don't stop having fun." He did? He forgives me. Of course. Do you want to send him a message back? Yes. Tell him... Just tell him to hurry up and get over here before I lose my mind. Will do, Ben. Will do.